Attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey, what is up, everyone? It's Justin here. Let me see in the chat if you guys can hear us. I'm happy you made it on today's training. Just say, hey, Justin, or something like that. Thank you, Keith. Russell, hey. Hope everything's going good with you, Russell. I responded to you about Site Builder today, so check your email about that. Tom, Adrian, Barnett. All right, Sue, Egret, Vicky. Awesome, guys. Well, so excited to have you guys on. Sorry about last week. Last week we had Affiliate Summit in New York. Were any of you guys in New York for Affiliate Summit? It's an event all about internet marketing and kind of, we had a booth at ClickBank. And let me see if any of you guys were there. Say yes if you were. All right, I think a couple yeses, mostly no's. Well, it was super cool. And Adam's here in New York with me as well. So we've flown out and we're still here. Adam, let's see if everyone can hear you because we're in different areas, by the way. Say hi, Adam. Let's make sure.
Hey everyone, let me know in the chat box if you can hear me.
All right.
Cool, perfect.
Sweet. Well, it's been really crazy here. I don't know if you guys have how many of you guys have been to New York. Probably some of you guys on this training live in New York, but it's been really fun and exploring everywhere around New York's been pretty cool. Yeah, is there anything you think, Adam, that was super exciting that you did that you can tell them about?
I mean, I've just been going out and exploring town. It's very different to Los Angeles. From a lot of you probably know that if you've been to New York and been to LA before. LA is very laid back and chill, and New York has a ton of stuff going on at any given time, 24 hours a day. So I just like the atmosphere of all the people running around all the time and good energy. It's just a fun spot to be in.
Yeah, definitely. It's been really cool and really great energy. But it's cool to get back to you guys and to start working a little bit. We got a little bit caught up in everything going on here. But let me see in the chat, where are you guys with building a product or being an affiliate? Let me see if any of you guys. Let's not talk about like, oh, I'm here. Let's see if any of you guys have done it already and are making sales. Let me see in the chat how many of you guys have started generating an income with your own product or as an affiliate. Let me see in the chat if you guys have done that yet. Say yes or a number or something like that. All right, cool. So some of you guys are at that point. That's awesome. Some of you guys are not. That is totally okay as well. It's all about, starting smaller and just getting everything up. That way you can start accepting payments and you're kind of rocking and rolling. All right, awesome. Well, today what we're going to talk about, last training we talked about Adam's YouTube method, a really cool thing that he actually used when he got started with ClickBank and with generating an income online with affiliate marketing. And it's actually something that I did as well back in the day. And I still do it and it still works today. So make sure to go ahead and check out that video inside the recorded training area. It's something really, really cool and definitely excited about that. Anyway, let's get started into this training. This training is going to be something completely different. As you guys know, every week now is going to be a whole new, brand new thing, kind of topic that we're going to talk about. Either a traffic generating topic, maybe something about optimizing your product, maybe something about getting JVs, maybe something about setting up your website. Kind of something new every single time. That way, you guys have something fresh to start working on each week instead of just doing Q&A. So what we'll do is we'll open up question and answers at the end. But for now, what I want to talk to you about is a thing that I did right when I had my product, because a lot of you guys might be thinking, okay, so I create a product, it looks awesome with the builder, and then what do I do, right? What do I do to start generating traffic? What do I do to start getting affiliates to promote my product? Because it's not just automatic. You don't finish your product and you're making tons of sales, right? It's about getting it in front of the right people to promote it, and then it kind of grows organically after that. But you got to kind of give it the first push. So what I want to see in the chat is how many of you guys are done with your product? How many of you guys have a product that you decided to go that route? Some of you guys just want to be affiliates. This works with that. But what I want to see right now is how many of you guys have finished up your product or you're getting close to finishing it. Daniel, yeah. Seymour, yeah, you're definitely close. I've been talking to you a lot. I hope everything gets figured out with that. Pete, awesome. Keith, 70%. Cheryl, you finished. Donna, done. David, Ron, halfway. Russell, awesome that your product is up. All right, cool. So you guys are close to finishing your product. Some of you guys don't even want to create a product. This will work as an affiliate as well. I really like this for creating a product, and this is actually the first thing I did to generate my first sales, creating a product, and the first thing I did to start getting affiliates to promote that product. So are you guys ready to see the first, this method is one of the first ways you can just start generating traffic. Let me see yes in the chat if you guys are ready. You have a pen and paper, or you're just ready to rock and roll. Because I don't want to go too fast. I know some of you guys. All right, you guys look like you are ready to rock. Well, first things first. This is recorded. It's gonna be put inside the members area. But for now, I want to just get into it. So let me see in the chat how many of you guys, for you guys that have finished a product, I want you guys to give me what topic is your product, like what category is it in. Let me see in the chat. Give me some examples here. All right, cool. Cooking, home goods, stress, games, hypnosis, small business, training dogs. All right, these are all perfect. Ronald says tennis. Okay, well, that's perfect because I'm actually on an example for tennis right now. These are all perfect niches. I love them all. Okay, cool. So this will work for all these niches. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to think, where are our customers, right? Where are they talking? Where are they going if they need help? Can you guys give me an example? Where do you think they'd go if they needed help and they wanted to ask someone, how to do something, or they wanted to find more information? It's kind of a hint. It's on my screen right now. All right, cool. Google is one. Awesome. They Google it. They search it on forums, blogs. They search it. They ask. Yeah. So one of the things that happens, okay, when they ask questions on Google is forums are going to pop up. And a lot of people are just going straight to forums that they know to try to find information about the topic. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to look for customers. How are we going to find customers? Well, if I have a tennis product, I type in tennis forum. If I have a cooking course, I type in cooking forum. If I have a golfing course, I type in golfing forum. Small business forum, right? There's really something for every single niche. So let's just go to tennis forum because I actually know someone that did this specifically with tennis and it's worked really, really well. Sells a lot of products around his tennis courses, okay? So this works for any niche. And let's just go to this first one. And what would I want to first get you guys to understand here is it's not about just getting our links out to everyone as possible, okay? It's not about just trying to blast the forum with as much ads and stuff like that as possible. The point of this is to build a following around your niche. So hopefully you took our advice of building something around your passion. And if you've done that, then there's a good chance that you like talking about that niche, right? And there's a good chance you know a little bit about it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create an account for a forum, like this tennis forum. All right. And what I want to do first is I want to check out the site rules, because a lot of you guys might say, yeah, I've tried forums, but I got kicked out, blah, blah, blah. All right, here's a good one right here. Can I advertise my site on here? All right, this one right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out different forums have different rules. So we're going to see if we can advertise on this forum. And it says, yeah, you can advertise a website via a link in your signature. To do this, go to your control panel, edit your signature, and blah, blah, blah. So what that is, by the way, is something that pops up at the bottom of your thread. Every time you make a post, it is at the bottom of your post. So some forums don't allow you to post directly about your links, and you need to have them inside your signature. Okay, so what I want you to do though, before you start worrying, how do I do that? How do I do that? It's different for every forum, but you're only going to need to look at a few forums that when you search the word golf forum or whatever your topic is with forum, you want to look at the ones that are on the first page. Sign up for a couple, see what the rules are, and then start engaging. Okay, so for this one, I need to give value, right? That's the first thing. I need to become someone that is looked at kind of like an expert. So I'm going to go to these topics right here. All right, so let's look at some topics here. There's a lot of different topics, all right? So here's a player forum. So these are forums by players that are looking to get better, right? So click this, and I'm going to just start commenting. And keep in mind that my signature, so at the bottom of every post I make, it's going to say something about my course with my course link. So it might say something like, want to get better at tennis? Check out this awesome course on serving like Sampras, all right, who's the tennis player that has a good serve. So I have something in my signature so that every single post I make, no matter what, at the bottom, it says something like, want to learn how to play tennis better, want to get a super strong forehand, want to, whatever it is, according to your niche, want to cook enchiladas in 3 minutes, want to be able to build a bench with only a few tools, or whatever your topic is, you're going to have that in your signature, which is at the bottom of every post, and it's going to have your link in there. And what you're going to start seeing is that the more value you give, like say you are in here, okay? 25 people posted something in this. That 25 posts got a total of 3,500 people looking at it. So imagine if you posted in this and you start seeing traffic coming straight from these posts. It's something really, really cool, and you'll see how many views these things get. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's all really targeted people. So what I want you guys to get back from this is that you need to remember to always give value. So in my signature, I could be promoting my course. I could be promoting a free giveaway that I'm doing, like want to learn the 3 tricks to improve your forehand, enter in your email below. So that's an opt-in page if I want to build an email list. And the other way to do it is I can do it without a product, without a website, and I could link straight to an affiliate product. So I could go on to ClickBank, and I could go onto the marketplace, and you need to check out the rules and stuff like that to see if you can post affiliate links. All right, so I'm going to find a product right here, tennis, and I can promote this link in my description. So I could say, want to learn how to play tennis? So under a beginner tennis forum or something like that, I can post, have this in my signature. So people can try to get this product, and I make a commission as an affiliate. Now, the most important thing to do is to give value. So the more valuable your posts are, like the more it makes sense that people should listen to you, the more it makes sense that people want to check out your products, the more money you're going to make and the more sales you're going to generate, because people actually care about what is in your signature. And a lot of forums, you actually don't even need to put it in your signature. Some forums, you can just straight up put it inside the post. So you can say, you can answer the person's question. I think on this forum you can do that. And it's crazy, some of these forums. You'll see some of them get little traffic, and then some of them have 2 million posts. So that means millions and millions of people are talking in this area. Millions of people are seeing it. That's crazy. And so as I was saying, some forums you need to have it in the description, and some forums you can straight up put it in your post. You can say, you can talk a little bit, give value to people that are posting, answer questions, and say, by the way, for more information, check out my website. And what I want you guys to do is I'm going to try to make this an actionable plan. So I want you guys to find 5 different forums right now. I want you to write this down on your piece of paper, 5 forums, okay? 5 forums, and then post 5 postings a day on each forum. It's not too hard. It's a little bit of work, sure, but you can get things going just with that. All right, cool. So what I want to see right now is, how do you guys think you can find affiliates for your product? Let me see in the chat. What's a way to find affiliates with this method? Because, if I'm on a tennis forum and I'm talking about my website and all that stuff, I'm not going to find affiliates, right? Let me see in the chat. How would I find affiliates? Give me an example here. All right, let me see in the chat. How would I find affiliates? Okay, coming in. So one method to find affiliates using this forum method, instead of just customers, is to find a different kind of forum. All right, so what I can now do on Google, let me open up a new tab, and I'm going to find a forum called an internet marketing forum. All right, and here's one that pops up. Have any of you guys heard of Warrior Forum? Let me see in the chat if you've heard of Warrior Forum. Yes or no? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, a lot of you guys have heard of Warrior Forum. Cool. Warrior Forum is one of the ways that I got my first affiliates to promote my products. So warriorforum.com is an internet marketing forum. It's probably one of the biggest ones. And what that means is, just how we saw people on our tennis forum talking about tennis, this is a forum for marketers like you guys. You guys are all digital marketers who are looking to figure out, how to sell better, how to find products to promote, and also try to find affiliates to promote their own products. So this is a really awesome way for you guys to reach out and see these are all people who can potentially send you traffic. All right, so look at this. The main internet marketing discussion forum, 2 million posts. How crazy is that? 2 million posts have been made in this section. And what you're going to want to look at under this section, again, check out their rules, make sure that you can't just post a bunch of stuff. But right here, here's a section, check this out. Joint ventures, Warrior Joint Ventures. All right, looking for a joint venture partner, tens of millions of dollars have been made through partnerships established through Warrior Joint Ventures. So what this means is this is an area right here where people are looking to promote products, to kind of link up. So if you have a product about tennis, and there's probably someone in there that's promoted tennis products before, that would do really well by promoting your product. And a joint venture also means a two-way street. So a lot of people on here are also looking for you to promote their product. So there is a way where you can kind of trade customers. And the way to do that is you can promote their product and they promote your product. And what kind of happens there is once you get someone to promote your product, you're getting traffic, maybe you're generating some traffic on your own through the advanced traffic methods that we talk about inside ClickBank University. You're going to start gaining customers, and then what you can do is go into this forum and promote other people's products. And when you promote people's products, they will promote your product back and your customer list grows, and then you can promote someone else's product and then it grows even more. So what I want you guys to do is check out the Warrior Forum only when you have a product already. Now you can check it out just because you want to learn stuff. It's an awesome way to connect with people, build networking, and kind of build kind of friendships and community based around marketing. It's something really, really cool. I hope a lot of you guys have checked it out. And this is going to come in major handy when you have your own product. So for the consumer-based stuff, trying to get customers, all that kind of stuff, check out forums and get cracking with it. All right. So as I said in the beginning, try to find 5 forums. Okay. Make this your to-do list for this week. So every single week, we're going to be talking about, a new method, a new topic, something new, something fresh for you guys to implement. And it might go too fast if you don't implement during that week, because next week we're going to be talking about something new that you guys can implement. So make it homework. I guess homework is the right word, even though I don't think any of us like homework. You should want to do this because it's exciting and you're going to start getting affiliates to promote your products, and you can also start getting customers to buy your own products. But make it a habit to to get everything done the week that we talk about it. That way you can work on the new stuff next week. So as kind of the takeaway for this, guys, is I want you guys to find 5 forums, okay, and start making posts in all of them. To make it simple, I want you guys to find the 5 forums and start seeing which have the most engagement, maybe narrow it down to 2 or 3, and then make 5 posts in each of those forums. So maybe 5 posts in 2 or 3 of the top forums after you've looked at 5. So look at 5 and then narrow it down based on what gets the most traffic. And you can see some forums, like I think the first one I was in for this tennis one, didn't get as much traffic as this forum, because you can see that, let's keep going down here, men's tennis forum. Okay, let's check this one out. What you'll be able to see, and this is kind of an important thing because you guys might be working hard, making 10 posts a day, maybe more, and then you might not be getting any return on that because people aren't active. So the best way to see if something's active is you look at the last post, all right? So the last posts here, it's pretty active. You can see today, these are the last posts, and people are responding all the time, right? So this is a great forum to check out. And again, all you need is 2 or 3 forums that you start really commenting in, you start building a kind of a brand. You'll see that some of these people, let's see, I need to log into these forums to check it out, but you'll see some of these people have followings, right? They become kind of a popular person to follow because they know they have knowledge about the topic and they're giving value to other members. So this is a cool forum. You can see all the posts each day, and you can also see the views, which is cool. So you can see which posts are getting a lot of views, and then which posts are just getting so many posts that it will be hard to see a lot of traction. So here's a really cool, all these are actually really, really cool, and you can see all the traffic. Here are currently active members right at the bottom. So what this usually means is it means members that have been on the website in the last minute or something like that. Okay? Sometimes it's within the last 10 minutes, sometimes within the last day or month, but you can start seeing how many people have been on the website, and usually it'll say current active users, and that means people that are actually on the website. So there could be literally 600 people on the website at that one time. That is so much traffic. And you'll be able to take advantage of that and kind of build a repertoire of people who are interested in you and your products. So it's a really awesome way to do it. And by the way, it's free. 100% free traffic, super targeted, probably as targeted as you want. And it's going to convert really, really well because they can see that you're a real person. So say you're doing Facebook ads, for example. Facebook ads, you can target people. Maybe it's the right target demographic. That's cool, but they know that they're clicking on an ad and they're going to be sold something. This is different. This, you've actually responded to them. You're the owner of the product. They might feel something that they might owe you, right? There's a feeling of reciprocity because you're giving value. Oh, this guy's really cool. Let me get his product and see what it's all about. So it's really targeted. It's free. It's something that you can scale up. And let me see in the chat, this is a little bit of an advanced thing, and I don't want you guys to do it now, even though it's super cool. But how would you guys scale this method? Let me see in the chat. How would you guys scale it? So let's say you're doing 5 to 10 posts a day. You're giving good value. Let me see, how would you scale it? How would you make it so, you could even do 100 posts a day and it's not necessarily you doing it? Let me see in the chat. All right, here's some, okay, cool. Here's a couple cool ones. You can outsource it. Yeah, you could outsource this method and have virtual assistants. You could be paying them a few dollars an hour. You could have virtual assistants posting for you and getting your links out and getting messages out and kind of giving you more exposure. Now, what's the downside of that? Let me see in the chat. Why would I not recommend you do that in the beginning? At least not in the beginning for sure. Yep. It's impersonal. They don't know anything about the topic. Yeah. So I don't want you guys to try to just think about automatically how to scale it. How do you get 1,000 posts a day? I'm going to hire a bunch of people just posting and blasting. That's not going to be good. People are going to see right through that, and it's not something you want. Your account will probably get banned as well. So what I say you do is you guys start this method on your own, and you could actually post something for virtual assistants on like Elance saying, looking for a writer who's good at writing about tennis or something specific. But I don't want you guys to do that yet, because I see a big thing that people try to do, and you guys might have fallen into this issue too, is you think about, okay, how can I automate it? How can I scale it? And you guys think about that right away. You think, oh, it's a digital business, so I shouldn't have to do anything. I should figure out a way to not have to do anything. That's a great idea, kind of, but not in the beginning. In the beginning, it's going to take some work. So once you have your product up, get to work on commenting in the forums and on the Warrior Forum and other marketing forums. And if you want to be an affiliate, you can just start marketing through these forums that are about any topic that you want to promote. So this is a really awesome method. It's super exciting because it gives you something to do right after you create your product. So what I want to see in the chat, how many of you guys are going to do this? This thing is awesome. It helps you get exposure for anything that you want, and it's free. Let me see in the chat if you guys are going to do this. Okay, me, definitely, awesome, yes, sounds great, absolutely. Okay, so I want you guys to take action with this. This is something really cool. And this is one of the first ways that I started this is actually the first way I started generating sales for my product. Okay, and it's the first way I started getting affiliates to promote my products. All right, so this is an awesome method, 100% free, super targeted, and it's ready for you guys to take advantage of. Now, what I want you guys to do though, okay, we have a bunch of people on this call. I want you guys to promise me, I want you to write promise in the chat that you're going to do this in a value towards way. So you're not going to just blast people to try to get them to buy. You're going to do this in a way that gives value to the people that you're answering to. And this way you can actually build a brand on these forums. All right, give me a right promise in the chat if you agree to that you're going to give value in these forums, because it's going to give you so much more exposure in the long run. So I've seen people try to do it, and we're going to talk about some other methods in the next trainings that are going to be really cool to get yourself out there. But a lot of times they get abused, because you might just start thinking, okay, if I can respond to this person and it takes me 3 minutes to respond, why don't I take 30 seconds and copy paste the same thing over and over again? That way I can go this much faster. That's not going to help you. It's probably going to get you kicked out. People are not going to like you. They're not going to click on your links, and it's not going to give you anything in the long run. So make sure to take action with this and give value. That way you can build yourself a brand. Some of these people on here, you'll see, like, they have real followings. People are excited when Brit Tennis Fan or Louis G or Foxer respond to them, because they know that this is someone that's really active on the forums and gives a lot of value. So it's something really, really cool. Now, it is time consuming, right? But it's not at the same time. How hard is it, guys, to make 10 or 15 posts a day? It's not that hard, right? So that's something, a lot of us spend time on our Facebook. Maybe we spend time emailing or just spend time watching the TV or whatever it is, when we could be doing 10 posts a day and starting to get results. So I want you guys to start slow, try to narrow it down to 2 to 3 different forums, start making 5 posts on each one, and then you can start getting some results. All right. And there is a forum for anything. So Seymour, type in, screenwriters or whatever your niche is. Try to think a little bit more broad as well. That way you can really try to see all the different forums. And it's just something really, really cool. So to kind of give you guys some example of the kind of posts to give you, let me check out this forum, okay? So I just clicked, I think, general messages, and I can just go on to here. Here it is. Who will dominate the most? So this is going to be a post all about which tennis player is going to dominate the most, okay, in the next year or whatever. You can give, a short post about why you think of that, why you think Federer, right, is going to start dominating. And it doesn't need to be long. It just needs to be something that gives value. So you can check these out. How many of you guys have heard of Gary Vaynerchuk? Let me see in the chat. Gary Vaynerchuk. Yes or no? Okay, cool. So I'm going to give you guys, I want you guys to check him out. Let's see. What is the best way to do that? Gary Vaynerchuk. All right, so Gary Vaynerchuk is someone super interested in giving value to other people, and he had a blog about wine, right? Who would have thought a blog about wine? And he basically blew it up by giving a lot of value to people and just by responding and talking and engaging. So he's a super big guy, has hundreds of thousands of followers. But if you ask him a question, there's a great chance he'll respond to you. So it doesn't make sense that he's going to make money out of you in the future. Probably not. But he understands the value of building. And I'll send you guys the link here, and you can start watching his online show. Something pretty cool. And it'll teach you a little bit about giving value to others. So let me see. In the chat, Adam, is there anything that I might have missed before we kind of open this up to Q&A and we talk about, this method and kind of the whole idea of finding traffic where it is and, start targeting those people and just kind of reaching out and building kind of a brand with yourself? What do you think?
No, I think you covered everything. I think the biggest thing is that you guys have the ability to target very niche traffic areas for free, which is really cool, and build a brand for yourself on top of that, which builds your following and builds the trustworthiness so that you can actually recommend your products and stuff to the people that you're targeting. So it's a really cool method. Justin has been doing it for a while. I've done it as well, and it works really, really well. It's a matter of just getting out there and doing it. And the fact that, Justin, you were talking about them just going out there and posting, stuff on forums and just going for it, because what's the worst that can happen really at the end of the day? If you don't do it, the worst that can happen is you're not going to find results. So the best thing that you can do is get out there and try it. And if you try it and actually follow the steps that Justin showed here, then the results could be great.
Awesome. Well, perfect. So what I want to do is let's open it up to Q&A. First about this stuff, about this whole thing we talked about, and then also, about wherever you guys are having issues and questions and that kind of stuff. So let's get started on this. All right, Sandy, if you want to market a different product, is it okay to change the link in your signature from time to time? Yeah, you can change it whenever you want. Seymour, this has been a great webinar. Thank you. I appreciate it. Russell, when hunting for affiliates in forums such as Warrior Forum, how can I narrow it down to only those who are already ClickBank affiliates? So the way it works, kind of this whole space, is that people are affiliates sometimes for a lot of different stuff, like Amazon products. So they're affiliate of Amazon, or ClickBank, or there's a couple other affiliate networks. So for the most part, everyone knows about ClickBank on the Warrior Forum. So as long as they have a demographic that would like your product, they're going to want to promote it. And it doesn't matter if they have a ClickBank account or not. So that's usually not that big of an issue because they know about ClickBank. They can create an account super easy, and almost everyone on there will actually have a ClickBank account. All right, Pue, you're unable to upload your ebook. So we actually pushed something to the site builder this morning. So try to re-upload it. It should work now. If any of you guys ever have issues with the ClickBank Builder, message us support@clickbankbuilder.com. Joan, can you guys show us the mechanics of a signature? So it depends for each forum, which is why I didn't want to get into it. But really what you're going to want to do, say this forum right now, this tennis forum, I can click site rules and I can go to like, can I advertise or signatures? And then I could just follow this. So I could just go to my control panel and edit my signature by reading the signature rules. So it's super, super easy. Just make sure when you guys have a link that you use a link with HTTP in front of it. So let me show you what that means real quick. Let me go to Google so that way I can zoom in here. All right, HTTP // So if you do that, if you write HTTP // and then your website, it's going to be something that's clickable, okay? So hopefully you guys can see that. That'll help you guys make it clickable, is having the HTTP in front of it, your website. I'm going to send this to you guys all. So that's really the only thing. That way it's a clickable link. So Joanne, what is the phone number for tech questions for CBU? Right now, the tech questions are for the ClickBank Builder. So the only way to do that is support@clickbankbuilder.com. It's email. That way we can kind of keep track of it and see all that kind of stuff right now. Joseph, you're saying that you don't think the YouTube webinar has been posted. Can you guys let me know in the chat how many of you guys have seen if the webinar about Adam's YouTube method was posted inside the recorded trainings? Have any of you guys seen that? Just say yes if you've seen it so we can check. And if it's not in there, Pete says it is, Sandy says it is, Earl says it's posted as well. So try to make sure you check inside the recording section. It should be in there. Vicky, I don't know. That's funny. Who's going to win the US Open? The US Open is soon, actually. It's in New York, so maybe we'll go to that. All right. Dave, would you suggest adding a tracking code to your signature link to see where the traffic is coming from? That's a really cool idea. To add a tracking code to anything, even your own product, is you can find it in the marketplace, click promote, put in your account nickname, and then put a tracking ID. So say my tracking ID was tennis blog. It was a tennis blog forum or something like that. I can put this as my tracking ID, and anytime I get a sale through this ID, it'll say where it came from. So you guys can use this for anything. So maybe you're doing a YouTube method and you want to see where the sale is coming from and all that kind of stuff. Tracking IDs are perfect for you. Yeah, Seymour, we'll look into that. All right, so here we go. What about for my signature? So say I'm going to promote a product as my signature. Do I put this long link in my signature? Well, you can put this long link in your signature, but It's not that good. It looks really weird. So one way, guys, and you can do this with any method when you're driving traffic as an affiliate, is you can go to something called tinyurl.com, and this shortens any URL. So I can go here, put in my affiliate link here, and it turns this long link with all these numbers, turns it into the short link. And it's the same link it'll track. Pete, what about giving bonus gifts with your product? So that's a cool idea. You can definitely give bonuses with your product, and it helps to convert better. So you can have something on your product saying, as a bonus, you get this, 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 this. So that's something you can definitely do. It's not super necessary, but it could help make your product convert better. Earl, I have 300,000 clicks over 14 days, but only one conversion. So let me know, Earl, how are you getting 300,000 clicks on your website? Because my guess is that those aren't real. So if any of you guys have ever seen like buy 100,000 clicks to your website, there's a great chance that that's not real. You've done that too before, right, Adam? You've tested that thing before?
Yeah, I actually, back when I first got started online, I came across something that said overnight I was going to be sent around 1 million people to my website. And that whole night I was so excited. I had an affiliate link that I had set up on ClickBank that I was going to have all this traffic sent to, and I was doing all the math. And the next day I was going to, assuming I was going to have, $100,000 in sales and all this stuff, literally couldn't sleep the whole night. And then I woke up to not one sale. So there's a lot of people out there that are selling robots as traffic, which is just fake traffic basically. So hopefully, Earl, that's not the case with the 300,000 clicks that you have.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing it probably is, unfortunately. All right, Sue, when are we going to be able to add upsells to the builder? So for you that are watching live, this is going to be pushed in the next couple weeks. You guys are going to have upsells, you're going to have an affiliate page, you're going to have some really, really cool things. So that will be coming very soon for the product builder, the ClickBank builder. Any of you guys that are watching this inside the members area, there's a good chance that it's already enabled on the ClickBank builder, because we're building stuff all the time for the builder. That way you guys can have really cool, better and better products. So we're super excited to release that, as well as some other things that we've been working on that you guys are obviously grandfathered in for free as we make upgrades to the builder. When we start making sales, do we have to wait 60 days to get paid? So there is a 60-day money back guarantee for your customers, but we don't actually have to wait that long to pay you out. So here at ClickBank, we have a really advanced algorithm to basically approximate how many people are going to be refunding and all that stuff. So I think it takes 2 weeks, as long as you hit the right amount of sales. Yeah, cool. Awesome, Keith. Pete, yeah, we're going to be adding that in very soon. Forums are a good place to find out people's needs and problems to solve. Yeah, definitely. All right, Jacqueline, how do I determine the hottest ClickBank products to sell? So the best way to do that is to search the categories. So let me go back to the marketplace and say I want to make a product, on tennis. All right, since we were doing that example, on the left here are categories, and if I click, sports right here, and if I go to tennis, it'll organize by most popular. Or under sports right now, I can just see the most popular sports out of all. All right, so that's the best way to do it. If you want to see overall best products selling on the marketplace, what you can do is you can just hit this little eyeglass right here, and the top ones are based on they get more sales than other ones. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to make you more money. It's just going to mean that it's a high converting product. So it depends the niche that you want to promote, how you're promoting it. But generally, you want to promote products that are higher on the popularity spectrum, because then you know at least that they convert. Pete, is it a good idea to make an audio version of our ebook as an upsell? So yeah, that could definitely work. An audio version for people that are on the go and that kind of thing. That'll definitely work. Sue, on our sales page inside the ClickBank Builder, where could we put some text to say that there's a bonus? So the best way to do that, let me go ahead and open up the ClickBank Builder here for me. All right, so the best place to do that would be right here. So if I want to add like a bonus, I could just click that and say uh, bonus number 1, free 27-page ebook, right? Something like that. So that's where I would put it, right here, and just change this text so they really know that it's a bonus, it's something for free, and something really cool that they're getting. Love the forums homework, gonna get started. Thanks for answering my questions. Can you explain the ups and downs of gravity on a product? Why is it important? So gravity, if you guys see gravity, let me zoom in for you guys here. Gravity 200, gravity 80, all this means is how hot a product is, okay? Now the real metric of how hot it is basically how many sales it's making and what's getting promoted the highest. So the higher up inside based on popularity is really what you want to look for. Gravity is based on how many affiliates are making sales for the product, which is cool, but really I would say just worry about popularity and trying to make sure that it's something that is pretty popular. John, awesome. So if we set up 2 products in the builder, can we use one as an upsell? So we're adding upsell functionality soon. So don't play around with any upsell stuff until we add that. It's going to be super easy to add upsells. Pete, is there a checklist for vendors? That's a great idea. We'll put that on our list to do that for you guys. Can I give a lower percentage commission for upsells? Yeah, Pete, you can definitely do that. All you do is when you're creating your product, because you have to create an upsell product, it's the same as creating a regular product. On your ClickBank account, you create a new product, a new item, and then you just change the percent you want to give to affiliates. And we're going to actually show you guys in another training how to add upsells to your products. That'll be a whole training coming up soon once we push the new changes with the upsells. So I think that'll be really cool to show you guys step by step by step exactly how to create new upsells. All right, so Jacqueline, use this method to start driving traffic to your website. That is the best way to do it. That way, it's just directly to your site. All right, Awesome. Well, it looks like we got through the questions here. It's been an awesome training with you guys. Let me know in the last couple minutes any last questions here. If I want to sell a second product, a different category, then should I do it under a different ClickBank account? If so, then can I use my existing site builder account to create my sales page, thank you pages, and delivery pages? Yeah, Russell, you can definitely use the same site builder account, but you will want to use a different ClickBank account. So get a new ClickBank account, call it something that has to do with your product. That way it's easier to keep track and it's generally simpler to keep everything organized. Technically, I think you can do it with the same ClickBank account, but I recommend you guys keep it separate. So if you have a fitness product, create a new ClickBank account called Fit for You, and then do your fitness stuff on that account. If you have a cooking, create a Cook for You account, ClickBank account, and then do it on there. Sue, when customers pay for a product, can they use any type of credit card and or PayPal? Couldn't find where that was covered. So they can use PayPal, and I think they can use most of the cards. It's automatically set up through ClickBank. Sandy, where can we find free bonuses? So do you mean to give to your customers? Is that what you're saying? Because you can create the free bonuses, or you can even Google if there's free bonuses to give to your customers. Thank you so much, Joan. Thanks, Keith. I appreciate it. So Rajiv, upsells are going to be added in the next 2 weeks. How do you get a tracking ID? So we went over this, but real quick, because it's kind of important, you click promote on any product, and you just put in a tracking ID right here. It's not super important. I take that back, but if you're promoting the same product with a lot of different traffic methods, then it's kind of cool to keep track. Vicky, US Open starts August 25th. Awesome. Keith, we need an account for each product. So if you're creating a product in a totally different niche, you'll want to have a different ClickBank account. So it's completely free to have a ClickBank account. You can do it under the same account as well, I think. Adam, do you know if you can do different products under the same account and have different marketplace listings?
No, I think there is a way around it, but the best way to do it to make sure that your products get listed correctly in the marketplace is to just have separate accounts for each product.
Yeah, definitely. Pete, you got free bonuses on Fiverr. That's very cool. Curtis, what tips can you give to keep refunds low? That's a good question. Adam just answered it. And we're going to actually do a whole new training just on refunds and making sure your customers are happy. All right. Awesome, guys. This has been really, really cool. Great training. Let me see in the chat if you guys are going to take action this week. Just give me a big fat yes. All right. That's all I need. Or a thank you, because I see some thank yous coming in. Thank you, Pete. A fat yes. Thanks, Lisa, Joan. All right, great. Well, guys, keep going ahead, keep charging ahead, keep taking action, finish your products, get your affiliate stuff up so you can start making sales. And I'm super excited for you guys because as you guys get closer, it's going to get more and more exciting for you guys. So make sure that you stay on track, take action each week, and we are 100% here for you guys. So on that note, have an awesome rest of the day. I think we're going to be exploring New York tonight, so I hope all of you guys have a great night. You guys are all over the world, which is something that I think is amazing about this. But on that note, guys, we'll talk to you soon. Talk to you next week.
Cool. See you later, guys.